Well, good evening, friends. It's great to see you again. This is Miss Lonnie. I have another fun story for you tonight. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this silly story about another bird, and his name is Tacky. But he's not an ordinary bird whatsoever. This story is called Tacky the Penguin, and it's written by Helen Lester. There once lived a penguin, and his home was a nice, icy land he shared with his companions. Companions is another name, another word, I should say, for friends. Got a lot of companions, a lot of friends. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, and Perfect. His name was Tacky, and Tacky was an odd bird. Now every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Now, Tacky, on the other hand, he would always greet them with a hearty slap on the back and hit big old, "Hey, what's happening?" Now, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But Tacky always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, bloop. He was a little different, wasn't he? And his companions were graceful divers. Look at the way they gracefully dive from the iceberg. But Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. That does look like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Now, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang beautiful, pretty songs like "Somewhere on an Iceberg." There they are, singing their beautiful songs. But Tacky sang a different kind of song, like "How many fish, how many toes does a fish have? How many toes does he have? Yee-haw!" Tacky was a very odd bird. Kind of had his own way of doing things, didn't he? Well, one day the penguins heard a thump, thump, thump off in the distance. This could only mean one thing. Hunters had come. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and they were tough. And as the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growling voices chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins. We're gonna march them with a stick. We're gonna sell them for $1 and get quick, rich, quick, quick, quick." Hunters. They wanted to catch the penguins and sell them and get rich. Well, goodly, lovely angel, neatly and perfect, ran away in fright. They hid behind a great big block of ice. But Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, "We're going to catch some pretty penguins. We're going to march them with a stick. We're going to sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." Look at Tacky. He's standing right there. "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one of the hunters an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled. "We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening." "Penguins?" said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row?" And he marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, blump. And the hunters looked puzzled. What in the world? Is that a penguin? Penguins don't act like that. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully into the water?" Tacky asked. And he did a splashy cannonball. And he got the hunters all wet. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" And Tacky began to sing. And from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have? How many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder." Well, the hunters could not stand that horrible singing. They could not be in the land of pretty penguins, so they ran away with their hands clasped tightly above their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking at all very rough and tough. And there's Tacky and his friends watching them run away. Well, goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, and perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. I think it's okay to be a little different, don't you? Not always having to do things the same way as everyone else. Have your own style. That's what Tacky was like. It was a lot of fun to be around. He liked to do his own thing, not be a graceful diver. He liked to do cannonballs and have fun. It's okay to be different, isn't it? And it's okay to like someone who's different than you. I want you guys to have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all tomorrow night. I love you.